Alright, I thought I would just record yet another Let's Play. And this time it's going to be Pokemon Yellow. Because if you're feeling a little bit mellow, you gotta play Pokemon Yellow. Or something. I don't really know. Anyway, I hope that the sound is going to be alright. I hope I'm speaking loud enough. And I hope everything is just gonna go smoothly. This is kind of going to be a short test like video, but if it's going to be good enough, will probably just keep uploading little bits of this Let's Play. Let's see what we have. Battle style. Earphone. Earphone. Okay, well that doesn't fucking help, and that's kind of useless. I cannot print. Anyway. Let's dive into our grand adventure with one of the games that kind of started it all. Not sadly, but first generation is where it started, and this is just, I think, the fourth game in the first generation. And I thought I should check it out, what all the fuzz is about. I'm going with this one because it's kind of the definitive version of the first generation. I could have gone with red or blue as well, but I thought, might as well just go with yellow. My name, always asking for my name, but you're not asking about my gender for a change. What a surprise. Well, I guess if I wanted to, I could just say that. But, that doesn't make much sense, seeing as you can't really change your appearance. Well, let's see. Well, I guess I'll just go with a name that I actually think is kind of cool, and ironically so. Let's go with Spike, a cool name for cool people. Yeah, that's actually a quote by Helium Experience. Unless they used it from somewhere else. Oh, lowercase? Nah, I'm gonna go with capitalized letters, why not? Yeah, you can only change that, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that because everyone else writes everything in capital letters when it's a proper noun. But whatever. Unlike the other games, you do not actually seem to be able to change your mind if you have input you put the name in. What should we name our rival? Jackass. No, that's not a good name. Yeah, well, how about this jerkface? I don't think this person is even watching my videos, or at least not my Let's Play videos. I hope everyone is doing alright. Enjoying the new year and whatnot. And just having a good time. I hope everyone is safe. Because Corona is definitely meddling with all of our lives. Yeah, it sure is time to go. You gotta question why someone would put a, television on the floor like that, but whatever. What do we have? A potion. And there's only one, huh? For some reason there's a potion on the PC. Logger. Oh, nothing else, huh? I see. That's kind of a weird usage of your computer to only store items somehow. A little bit of humor, I suppose. And this must be the strangest place to live. There's no kitchen, or a bathroom, or an additional bed. Apparently, in this universe, I'm not gonna finish that sentence, but let's just say that my mom doesn't have any other place to sleep. Yeah, mom, that's very subtle, telling me to get the fuck out of the house. Ah, whatever. Let's see what this jackass wants. Huh. Well, don't see anyone. Can we just... I guess not. Dark ethics. I'm sure they do. I wish I could read some books. Might be relaxing once in a while. What's this person up to? Yeah, you said it. That is incredible. Also a bit impossible, I imagine. Alright. Guess they don't want to talk to me. I'll just get out of here then. Oh no. We are attacked by a creature. Whatever shall we do? Yeah, just fucking toss that Pokeball. You know, if that's such an issue, how about mowing the fucking grass then, asshole? Oh no! You cannot go through the grass because Pokemon will come out! Well, maybe clear the road. Just an idea. Da 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 dee 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 da 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 dee 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 da 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 boom. You know, I'm not even sure what's going on here. Also, why do I take so long with grabbing that? You know, Professor Oak, or whatever your name actually is, if you let your grandson bully you, you are really pathetic. You're allowing a child, a pre-teenager, to bully you into submission and stealing a Pokemon. That makes sense. Sure, let's give it a cool name. Let's give it something really cheap and cheesy. Zub. Kind of confused with this alphabetical layout of the keyboard here. Zub. Yeah, why not? You are an asshole. I bet it does. You know, I'm just not even gonna bother talking to Professor Oak anymore. Not at this stage. Really? I mean, look at this. You know, Owen is completely out of control. For some reason, he thinks it's a good idea to have a Pokemon match in a laboratory with sensitive equipment. I'm out of here. Oh, alright, I guess not, huh? How predictable. Oh well. Let's shut this Eevee up. Ha! Critical hit. Take that. It's shocking, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stop with the electricity puns. I can't say that I really like the sprite for Pikachu, but I think Eevee looks cool. Yeah, yeah, because you need to know how to use your tail as a whip, even though it doesn't, well, seem to be used as a whip. Uh, you didn't choose the wrong Pokemon, you're just an asshole for jumping into a Pokemon fight like that. Yeah, I wonder, a wild creature doesn't like to be captured in a small device. That makes sense. Aw, doesn't like me. Well, that is fair. I don't like myself either. You know, if it doesn't like me, why is it following me though? You know, that's the real question. Although it's kind of cute. Anyway, let's just get onto the next area. What are you doing here? You know, I have a feeling that this person was actually taking a piss and this potion is just a urine sample. Probably should just toss it away then. Maybe you should report this guy to local authorities because they're just, you know, giving people urine samples. That can be good. Yeah, let's just do this. Normally, I would like to play more as a pacifist, but I don't think that would be very entertaining to watch if I would stop um, battling as soon as I think it would make sense for me to be a little kinder to these creatures. No mercy today, or tomorrow, or whenever, really. I mean, I could talk to a lot more people, but I don't know if I want to. You want to know about the two kinds of caterpillars? Not something that I actually have on my mind at all. But sure, whatever. Agrees to deliver the parcel, or if it's just handed to me, but whatever. Let's just deliver this thing, this birthday present, or whatever this is. Ha! Got rid of you. Oh. Ha! You're stuck on the other side. I'm finally rid of. Oh, fuck. Ah, well. I guess I should just get used to having this Pikachu follow me around. You know, I get that this is called Pallet Town, but for some reason the whole thing is more, fucking Viridian. No, I'm just joking. It's more like, well, Lavender, huh? Well, this ain't Lavender Town, that's for sure. Wait, I'm sorry. It's not your old Pokemon. You just captured it. It's not one that you had for a long time. Is that so? Not sure how Owen's Pokemon has gotten stronger when he went out for like 10 minutes. Did he use doping or, steroids? No, these things just look like fucking newspapers. Yeah. How old are you even? Also, shouldn't you be asking adults for this, not children? I mean, I'm trying to be, reasonable and realistic in a world with elemental creatures, but that still is very irresponsible behavior. I'm not even sure if that smell you later is endearingly, cheesy or just cringe-worthy bullshit. I have no idea, honestly. I mean, who says that? Who honestly says that and says it unironically? Because I think that's the important bit. If you say it with, absolutely no compromise to your dignity, the Pokemon that I think are cool, not just ones that are based on actual animals that have very little intrinsic value. Good for you. You weren't rude to me. Ah, shite. So I guess the game here definitely expects you to actually try to go to that area beforehand, huh? That's weird. I don't know. I think it should be somewhat ambiguous, but whatever. Can we just, write this off as some sort of old man just talking a lot of bullshit? Because I hadn't met him yet, and he talks to me as if he was rude to me. Yeah, sure. That's a very interesting tale. Oh, yeah, here's something annoying about certain doors, or at least it is the case in the remakes. Let's see if it is here too. Yeah, for some reason you automatically interact with the door, even though you do not actually, do anything. You do not activate the door, and you also automatically jump over the ledge. I don't quite understand why that is. Seems kind of nonsensical. Oh. I thought I could avoid having to battle. Oh, hello. How about that? Uh, do I want this? That's the question, isn't it? Do I want this? Uh, no, not exactly. I'll shock it, but I'm not gonna capture it. The funny thing feel is wrong with growl and other sound-based moves is that they can occasionally miss. How does that work? How can you avoid a sound? You can dodge sound waves, can you? That's not really how sound works, as far as I know. Yeah, I think I will be fine. Well, thanks for the advice. Nice talking to you. Not exactly edible, and it's not exactly pretty to look at either. Oh, well, speak of the devil. I'm not even sure how these creatures survive on their own. If they only have Harden, they don't do anything else. Which sure is a tragedy. Just not for me. Ooh, I found a Pokeball. Am I gonna win some sort of lottery? Oh well. Anyway, I definitely do like how the trees look. It just has this charm to it, how the game is designed, I have to say. Nothing here. Yeah, well, thanks for the advice again. Hey, you have Pokemon, yeah, I do. I've decided to not actually read all the text out loud that people say. I think that might get a little bit repetitive over time. Yeah, another level up. Cool. I'm not entirely sure what I want my team to consist out of. Not sure why I repeated myself and stumbled over my words, but I guess that is one of my traits, being a nervous fuck. I'm not sure why I'm swearing so much. You definitely shouldn't make these videos available to children, that's for sure. Or I'll get some issues with YouTube again. Which is actually something that I wanted to address earlier, and that is, for some reason, I had some of my playlists deleted due to the fact that I guess someone reported it for child unfriendly content. But here's the kicker, none of the videos in these playlists were actually mine, so I'm not sure how I am responsible for a video that someone else made when I just made a playlist of videos and I never advertised it as being child friendly while not containing child friendly videos. I think that is just absurd. I think the rules should not play like that because it doesn't really make sense to hold someone accountable for something someone else has done, right? It's not that you're part of the same team. It's not exactly a group effort. I just wanted to keep a playlist and keep the playlist for myself, but I wanted others to enjoy the playlist as well. So I kept it public, but for some reason, some 100 or so videos were, or one of these videos probably, was deemed, well, inappropriate, which I wish I knew why, but they don't explain anything. Well, I would say that you run out of anything resembling anything good, but I shouldn't be so rude. Anyway, let's just go to the poker center, and here are the. Well, I wanted to say deer, but Pikachu doesn't like me, does he? I guess at this stage that is no longer the case. For some reason, friendship is built by having long walks, which is not how anything works in reality, because if my friend... Okay, who am I kidding? I don't really have friends. If someone that I knew would ask me to go for a long walk while battling a bunch of assholes, I probably wouldn't be too happy with that. Sure thing. That Chansey though, huh? Looks like something is wrong with that Chansey. This is still very rude. I mentioned this in a different video where I was just joking, but I do think... Wait, what? I cannot sit on the bench? Okay. I don't think it's appropriate for healthcare workers to say, "We hope to see you again," because how can you interpret this otherwise other than "We hope you will get some sort of injury again"? Sure, but you're not the brightest. Okay, you're just moving away. That person is not the brightest one because I don't actually use Pokeballs at the moment. I didn't capture a single one, and this Pikachu doesn't want to be in a Pokeball. I don't think you can do anything about that, can you? Ah, there we go again. I'm forgetting some stuff, but I guess it's not important. What I'm forgetting is to actually make some, I don't know, good commentary. I should probably focus on that. Although, I guess I can say Spiro looks awesome here. I kind of like this look a lot better than how it appears in later games. I have nothing against Eevee as a Pokemon per se, but I do think it looks a little bit too much like a desert fox. I don't know, I prefer Pokemon that look less like real life animals and more like their own thing, that take some inspiration from real life animals, but aren't, I guess, critical for their design choice. Is it just me, or do these NPCs sometimes look a different direction while you're actually supposed to be talking to them? However, you know, the lack of good infrastructure definitely is an issue here, because for some reason a paved or a tiled road leads to a dead end on the underside of this ledge, which doesn't seem to make much sense. Let's see what else we can capture here. I want to have something other than Nidoran. Wow, you're not helping. Not sure if it's smiling or if it's a buck tooth at the front of its face. It's kind of a strange sprite, but definitely not as weird as some of the other Generation 1 sprites. We are just thinking what the hell the designers were smoking when they came up with the designs. Anyway, I probably would be able to do it any better, but that doesn't excuse some horrendously ugly designs. Oh well. Anyway, let's heal up again and then head to Pewter City. I definitely think it's adorable how Pikachu jumps on the counter in order to be healed. I wish that they kept that mechanic in other games as well. But yeah, I definitely do want to play through other games. Although I think I might want to skip the remakes for the second generation games, namely Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And the reason for this is rather simple. I, for one, do not have a method of recording the yes footage, and I also think that some of the Pokemon trainers shouldn't be using the newer generation Pokemon for their first encounters. I think that, I don't know, it sort of undermines parts of what made these generations feel special in the first place. To have, Pokemon that you might already be familiar with, but used with combinations of completely different species that were unknown in Kanto at the time. Maybe it's a small complaint, but I think that's kind of weird. I mean, imagine if you would have a favorite superhero and there would be a remake of this, and suddenly they would have, powers that they never had before, and also they would have, I don't know, three children, even though there isn't any evidence of any kind of relationship with anyone. They just kind of came out of nowhere. No explanation, no, you know, reason at all. Maybe that's just me. It's not really a big deal. It's just I wish that they would have used different Pokemon for certain trainers. I wish that there were some cooler Pokemon in this area, because I could definitely need some. Well, I'm sorry, but I can and I will. I'm just gonna piss people off right now, but that's a beautiful Caterpie. You know, is Zap some sort of adrenaline? Adrenaline thing? Wow, I cannot pronounce shit, huh? Sure, let's see what we should get rid of. Yeah. Growl. Deal with. Yeah, I guess for the moment it makes sense to get rid of Thunderwave. Because I might need to use Growl and Tail Whip in order to defeat Brock. Although I kind of wish I could forget everything I knew about Pokemon so I could have a completely fresh experience. So I could actually go on an adventure that feels more like I'm actually exploring uncharted territory rather than something I already am familiar with. Not too familiar, but still. You know, the person in that building at the start of this forest mentioned that this is like a maze, which is not true in the slightest. I definitely noticed that the Pokemon are much higher leveled here, and Pidgey can actually be found inside the forest, which I'm not sure why they decided to get rid of in the remake Fire Red and Leaf Green. That's kind of weird. You think that birds would live in a forest, not only on the outsides of a forest. There's not some sort of magic force field that prevents Pokemon, or in this case, real life birds, from flying through the forest, right? I don't know. I guess I just wanted to do that for reasons that are beyond my comprehension. I don't know why, but I find it both amusing and kind of strange that all these items look like, well, super inflated Pokeballs. I'm not even sure why that needs to be a trainer hint sign. Oh yeah, this makes. Oh, I didn't think this was possible, but I guess it is possible in this generation to actually get priority for a wild Pokemon encounter. Usually, trainer encounters or challenges are ones with priority. What does that mean? Hey, wait up! What's the hurry? What do you mean with that, Jackface? I, 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 I'm walking slowly past you, and he even says this if you would directly speak to him. So I'm not sure what the hell's going on with that. Critical hit, huh? Personally, I don't really know how you're gonna get through this in Pokemon Red. I probably should play that as well for at least a little bit. Because, well, it basically seems difficult to find any Pokemon that is able to defeat Brock easily. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you've got. I'm not sure. I think you have Pikachu and Viridian Forest if you play Pokemon Red, and I don't think you got any fighting type moves. So yeah, that might be difficult. Mankey isn't in on Route 22 in that case. I think you might go with Nidoran, but I think Double Kick is a pretty late move for that Pokemon. And Steel types didn't exist in the first generation. You do not have Steel Claw for Charmander. Okay, I've never played this game, and this guy looks absolutely adorable. Kind of reminds me of the Pringles logo, or maybe the Monopoly guy. Either one, really. Or maybe Babam. No, sorry, King Babam with the mustache. I don't know. Sure, if you would use some sort of hacksaw, I'm pretty sure you will be able to get rid of these trees as well. Maybe I'm just take my time. Yeah, of course I'm gonna take my time, Mr. Mrs. Miss. I don't know. Clerk person, you. Potion. way of saying that there are no weak Pokemon, only weak trainers, or some other bullshit. I mean, there are, objectively weak Pokemon. I'm sorry, what do you mean with that? Totally into it. Ah, whatever. Yeah, sure. Let's do it again. I just love how this weird thing just tosses around. Oh, that's adorable. That's absolutely adorable. Look at that. Anyway, let's just heal our Pokemon again. So, what have you all been up to? I've been Oh yeah, actually I wanted to show you this weird inconsistency, this little weird quirk when I actually go to the right. This tune is so annoying, but I love it. Da 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 da. Yeah. If you have the right stuff, I'm sure. Here's the issue. He walks off, but there is an impassable barrier here, and he's nowhere to be found. Oh my gosh. There are aliens! Aliens, I tell you! They have abducted this little fella. I don't mean to kick everything. I don't know why I keep walking into literally everything. Oh, whatever. Let's just see if we can get through anything. Kid? Who are you calling a kid? You're still a child? I'm light years away from Brock, you say. Alright. Oh? You realize that this is a rock type gym, right? Not a ground type. What are you doing with a pure ground type Pokemon? Again, these aren't the right Pokemon. Okay, well, I guess we're Bones. Centra's too high I don't want to use potions during battle, by the way. I only want to have potions to have some on-the-go healing, not for, cheap Pokemon battles where I can just plow through the enemy. Oh, we fainted. We are a failure. At least you do not have the healing sequence. Huh. Huh, that definitely put a damper on everything, huh? Just because I let you faint? Ah, whatever. Let's see, what do we have? Stats. Oh yeah, that's annoying. I cannot go to the left or right. think I can battle against Brock. I hope everything is going to go well. When training, that is. And when I say Caterpie earlier, that was a joke. Because yes, Caterpie, as far as I know. I think I'm just gonna level a Pikachu up once. But I do want to check a different area of the forest that I didn't check yet. But yeah, these Pokemon here are not exactly going to do the job against ground or rock type Pokemon, so that's why I'm not gonna use them. That's weird. I found a potion. That was completely unintentional and I found it out of fucking nowhere. Alright. I'm pretty sure Pikachu doesn't have an ability, because abilities were something that were actually introduced in the 3rd generation of Pokemon. Before that, you just didn't have anything that Pokemon would be able to do to each other in a passive way. What I mean with that is that it's always on, you can't directly control what is going on. Does it look like me, or does Pidgey kind of have a little black mask around his eyelids? Kind of reminds me of Zoro. Just a little bit. You know, I haven't watched Zoro in ages. I probably should do that sometime. Just to see how cheesy it actually was. There was probably some sort of merit in watching it, but I just cannot figure it out what it could have been. Yeah, you tell your mother that you were able to defeat me with the power of your defensive attack. Or whatever you said, I don't care. Still, how do people get lost in this forest? There are literally 3 paths, and 2 of which just kind of, combine together to form one path later on again. I'm not sure how you can get lost. You need to be really, really, really terrible with directions to get stuck in this area. Or at least when you're going on foot. If you would, have a large truck, I can understand that you get stuck, but in that case, what are you even doing there? Seriously, it's clear that this region doesn't have any kind of infrastructure, so I'm not even sure how all the stuff is being shipped from A to B, but that's neither here nor there, is it? It's also neither here nor now. I'm not going to bet the farm on me being able to defeat Brock quickly, but I will actually take a little break after defeating Brock. I thought it would make sense to do this until I defeat the next gym. So we'll have some nice footage going. Maybe it's still going to be shit, but at least it will have some merit in just being this game, I suppose. I definitely want things to improve over time, but I do not know if I have the right stuff to make things viable, to become one of the greatest challengers to the Poker League. I definitely do want to play Pokemon Diamond again. Well, Platinum rather, but I think I played Diamond a lot. Could have been Pearl too. Maybe I played Diamond alone with my sister. That was fun. Although, yeah, My sister is not one to be trusted, because if you trade a Pokemon to her, she doesn't want to trade it back. And I'm talk about the Pokemon that can only trade when evolved. You know, like Machoke to Machamp, and Graveler to Golem. All those classics from the first generation of Pokemon. It's not necessarily my favorite, but it definitely is one that I enjoy going back to the most, or at least the Generation 3 remake of the first generation Pokemon Fire Red. I guess the reason for it is it's somewhat more simplistic. No, arbitrary abilities for Pokemon. What I mean with that is basically Mega Evolving and the Gigantamax stuff that is available in Sword and Shield. I think that kind of diminishes the value of Pokemon. I thought it was nice in its simplicity, a little bit more than 150 Pokemon if you want to include Mew, which, I don't think you should. I don't think Mew is a bad Pokemon, it's just an event Pokemon that was only released during certain distribution events. It doesn't seem to be in the vein of gotta catch them all, but whatever. As a matter of fact, you can't catch all of them because not all of the Pokemon are available in the wild. Most of the 3-stage evolution Pokemon lines do not have their final evolution available in the wild. Any Pokemon that evolves exclusively with stones doesn't seem to be available in the wild. And obviously there for some... I mean, I know what the reason is. When I say some reason, I basically mean what the in-game explanation could be why one version of a game has Pokemon available but not the other. I think they should have, I think they should have done this in a different way, where you can do whatever and capture all of your Pokemon, but some are just harder to find in one version of the other, but not impossible. But no, some Pokemon legitimately never appear, like, I don't know, Starmie and Staryu in Pokemon Fire Red. I definitely like this Game Boy Color stuff going on, because the original game was completely in gray or black and white, but it's mostly shades of gray. And I sort of get that because the device was old. But yeah, this Game Boy Color definitely improves on a lot of things. And I like it that the cities are colored after the name of the city itself. I think that's nice. Oh, that's weird. The other time I could walk further. Wow, that was some weird mess with the game trying to figure out who should follow who in which particular order. That was weird. I don't have the right stuff. Why do you keep telling me that? But I guess that this person is the only individual that's able to jump over these fences. So, good for them, I guess. I don't mean to keep kicking Pikachu in the face. You can hear this little bump sound when that happens. It's very faint. It's really difficult to hear, and not just because I'm talking over it, but the music is also quite loud, right? And I cannot lower the volume of the music without also lowering the volume of the sound effects. You really gotta wonder why these things were placed here. And I mean, not from a gameplay perspective, but from an in-game perspective. What I mean with this is, why would the people in the game build these things? Not the developers, but rather why someone would do that stuff. So, hey, Four Eyes, what do you have to tell me? Well, that's kind of rude. Why did I say that? well, if you're no trainer, then I don't really want your advice. I mean, if you're not a teacher, I don't want you to, well, challenge me to a duel of mathematics. Get the hell out of here. It's a free service. I don't care if it's free. I don't know. These people should really listen to when people say no, but apparently consent is not something that actually occurs in the Pokemon universe. You can say no, but they will still insist. The Pokemon professors are definitely notorious when it comes to this. Stop calling me a child. Whatever. Maybe the level of my zap will increase my odds a little bit. Because I am not a superstitious individual, and I think that numbers are inherently meaningless unless there's some context. But 13, I don't think that is very unlucky. It's just, yeah, it's just a number, right? I guess it's important to have, context for other things, though. Yeah, I mean, this just doesn't do much, huh? But I don't want to bother with Tail Whip again, because I didn't really help the other time, where I did that and I still screwed up big time. You know, if I don't win against Brock, I think I might just have to capture a different Pokemon and have it learn some sort of move that is able to kick some ass. Yeah. Thanks for bringing me up to speed, if you excuse the pun, in a way, about, well, light speed and all that stuff, light years. You know, before we actually go, I actually want to visit the Pewter Museum of Science. Not that I am really a scientific individual, but I definitely am interested in how the whole world works around us. That was a tough phrase to butcher as badly as I did, but I managed to butcher the sentence with flying colors. Okay, let's try that again. I do like learning about the world around me. Oh yeah, actually, there's this guy that actually talks about that. No, I didn't. Not yet. Yeah, once again, we have this nonsense going on. Sure, I'd like to come in. Why not? You do realize that the lunar landing was fake! 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 Elvis Presley is also alive on a farm in Nevada! And, I don't know, I guess there are some drug packages hidden in children's cereal and all that stuff. Wow, that's just beyond rude. What's up with this beefcake? Oh yeah, that makes sense. I can only inspect that this is Space Shuttle Columbia if I look at the middle from the display case. Because that's how words work. That's how they do. You cannot read the display if you don't stand directly in front of it. Anyway, let's actually try to challenge Brock. And get our asses handed to us. I know you are, but who am I? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Huh. I'm not gonna show you my best, I'm going to show you my worst. Okay, you don't need to be so cross with your arms about it when I say that. Fine, I'll use some tail whip in order to even the odds just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Well, we are already boned. Absolutely boned. Wow. Yeah, this is not gonna happen, that's for sure. That was with a critical hit and 2 flippin' tail whips, so yeah, this is just a race to the bottom. It's basically just a matter of who is able to, you know, say that they feel the most entitled to compensation for this insult. You know, me for being absolutely trampled, or Brock for having me challenge them in the first place. Although I guess it's somewhat realistic to what happens to Satoshi, or you know, Ash in the anime. Yeah, they're immediately. Well, that's a problem. I say I like that tune at all, but I can't stop watching, I can't stop playing. Yeah, it's not really what I want, is it? Yeah, I'll just use Thunder Shock. Alright. I wish I had a Pokedex with me so I could actually look at everything. Oh wait, I do! I just don't like using it. Well, whatever. I guess I should. You would get a level up? Nah. Oh, okay, here you actually need to select things manually, huh? I see. I see. I wish that these things wouldn't blink so much. Whatever. I guess I'll just go with Nidoran. Going with a male Nidoran is actually somewhat more annoying because I think it doesn't learn a fighting attack as quickly as it does for female Nidoran. I could be wrong. I should probably check, but obviously I can't check right now. That would stop the recording. Which is actually kind of decent because then the videos are in shorter chunks, but it also means I kind of lose my trail of thought, my train of thought, my thinking process, stuff like that. You know, I think I should feel a little bit like famous skater Tony Hawk because there is going to be a lot of grinding. Just grind, 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 grind. At the end of the day, they will call me Miller. Sorry. But what's up with my terrible jokes? What's up with my terrible life? Where did it go wrong? I wish I could pinpoint that. Probably the moment I stepped out of the womb and said, hey, I would like to get some Coca-Cola. You know, the amount of sugar in that probably fucked my life when I was born. Maybe. I don't really know. Although I do not like to consume too much sugar, so I cut down on that. And I think I have lost about, what? Maybe, well, at least 6 or 7, kilograms. Not sure what that would be in pounds, because I use the metric system exclusively. So, yeah, you can go away with your quarter pounder with cheese. You can even just go away with the cheese, because, you know, I might not be lactose intolerant, but I do not like cheesy humor. You know, that was a lie. I love cheesy humor. I don't know what I can do. You know, who put these arrows on the floor? Very convenient if you're so directionally challenged that you need to remember where you were coming, from and where you're going to in like 5 seconds out of stepping out of a building. You know, that's nearly the most impressive thing I've ever seen. Not really, but still. Alright. I'm gonna try and capture a Nidoran from Route 22 because, and this is not important at all, but I still want to mention it, it is close to the Pokemon League, so maybe it has unique, fighting skills. No, it doesn't. It will not affect anything. Actually, I wonder if it's possible to get a female Nidoran that is shiny. Because shiny Pokemon are a rare occurrence, and they technically exist in this game, but not really. What I mean with this is that they exist in the code, but the shiny mechanic was actually introduced in the second generation. But it's still based on mechanics that are found in this game as well. So if you have the right stuff going on, you can actually get some nice stuff going. And you can actually get lucky and find yourself a shiny Pokemon if you transfer it over to a second generation game. The reason I mentioned this is because of the way it's calculated due to I believe the individual values, basically the Pokemon genetics in a way. Female Pokemon would never actually have the right stat combinations that would allow for a shiny Pokemon due to the fact that its sex is also determined, and those will always conflict with it becoming shiny. So yeah, it's impossible for that to happen. I'm kind of confused there because of the fact that, hey, what the hell? Alright, one Pokeball, this is it. I thought I had more, but I just, Oak didn't give me shite. Item is usually to the right, and Pokemon is usually where item is, not fight. Okay. I should make a mental note of that. In Pokemon Yellow, Professor Oak, or whatever the fuck his name might be, doesn't give you several Pokeballs. I'm angry, I'm just... Oh, look at that. You're moving a little bit quicker here. Oh. That is so cute. I don't know, but that is just very endearing.
I don't really want to go here, but might as well. Where's the old man? I'm gonna go with 6, why not? Well, because I didn't pay attention to my cash. 4 it is. You know, people say that these things are really expensive, but it's actually Poke dollars, and they're based on the Japanese yen, and they are actually, well, I guess worth less than US dollars. It's kind of weird how this works because you can't even find Pokemon in this area, so I'm not sure what's all about. Okay, what's up with that guild trip in there? That's weird. Oh no, am I not good enough for you? Am I not a good grandpa for you? Little kitty boy? Can I not do anything as an old geezer? Am I just some sort of boomer? Am I a baby boomer to you? Can I not show you how to capture these beautiful creatures in this little ball? Oh no! Oh no, I am terrible. I cannot do anything. I'm too old. I'm too senile. Oh no! Anyway, enough of that. Before a bunch of elderly people start storming the building with pitchforks and torches or whatever. Wouldn't want that to happen again. I'm not entirely sure why this Pokemon is colored kind of. I don't even know what color this is supposed to be. Kind of a. You know, if a baby's diaper has that color in it, I think you should seek medical advice right away. That's not a healthy poop color. But, I'm not sure why it sounded like going about poop. Okay, let's try this again. This time with 100% more determination. And yeah, I can't attack it because I will just one-hit it and. Okay, well, this is going like shit. I guess this is an accidental challenge. I can't use an attack. This is fun. I don't have enough money to buy anything else. And that's my last chance. I have nothing left. Lovely. So, defeating Brock is going to be much harder than I thought. I have not enough money, no way of getting money. Yeah, first generation. I thought people thought that, or said that was a bit too easy. Maybe in some situations. Yeah, Pikachu. I'll take a Pikachu. Not sure why people are tossing away potions and tree stumps. Well, I mean, what is this? Some sort of hiding spot? You know, this reminds me of this jerk at school, because he was just playing Pokemon on his laptop, and I was asking if he was enjoying playing Pokemon, and he got so upset because I asked that, because I almost, caused him to get caught by the teacher because he was playing it in class. Hey, jerkass! If you don't want to be caught playing something that you weren't supposed to be playing, maybe you shouldn't be playing what you were not supposed to be playing during class. It's a really simple concept. If you don't want to be caught doing something, you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. I mean, that's not rocket science. It's not even science. Well, maybe it is. It's maybe human psychology, but still. Double team. Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Double team. I'll probably just get rid of Growl, not because I think Growl is not useful in certain situations, but I definitely think it would be nicer to try to prevent an enemy from hitting me rather than just lowering its attack. Ugh. I am not satisfied with the fact that I can't actually get any more cash. Seriously, for the moment, I am going to be broke due to the fact that I lost a couple of times. Lovely. And in this game, you cannot actually rebattle anyone, so that's not good. That's definitely an issue. If you want to know more about this, you can just look on YouTube. But one particular user that I want to recommend is Picaspray, as in P-I-K and then Asprey. Picaspray, because they made some pretty cool videos on getting yourself stuck in the games due to you being out of cash. So, yeah, I guess they sort of showcased that capitalism is failing in a way where you are literally unable to do anything because you cannot afford, well, I guess living accommodations. So, that's not exactly great. But yeah, in this game, the only way to actually obtain more money is by defeating trainers, but trainers cannot be rebattled once they have been defeated. And using Payday, a move that was exclusive to, um, well, Meowth and Persian by default. It is actually possible to teach a Pokemon Payday, but I think only in this generation and only with a TM that you find on an island, which you can find more information about in one of Picaspré's videos. And I will obviously link the video in the description below, as long as I remember doing such a thing, obviously. Now I'm just gonna put it as soon as I upload this stuff, because I feel like it. You're pretty hot. Oh no. This person is coming on to me. Quick, we need to defeat Brock so we can get out of here. Yeah, I know. I don't want to challenge you, but I have to. You know, I have to say, this is annoying as fuck to be stuck in this situation, but what can I do? I mean, Picaspre also did some other challenges, so I shouldn't complain, where he completed the entire game with a Ditto, so... And that is absurdly hard due to the fact that the game was definitely not designed to do that stuff. Yeah, I think I'll try to use Tail Whip a bit more often, but I don't really know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. How I can ever win this, except by grinding to such a high degree that it is basically, I wouldn't say cheating, but it's something that is kind of close to it, where I need to be so strong that, whatever. This is just kind of awful, really. As long as I can keep defeating that's actually not too bad. That helps immensely. Because Bite allows Pokemon to basically use a couple of turns, but it will only do damage if you actually attack it during that time, which, for obvious reasons, I didn't do. Ah, son of a... Well, I guess I should just use quick attack. That's the only thing I have at the moment. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I should go with some tail whips again, because again, for some reason, it's going with fucking Bite. Yeah. It didn't actually get hit after it started with that. Oh, that's a very, very respectable critical hit and still do squad. Okay, double team them. Yeah, and Onyx is ground type, so Thundershock doesn't do squad either. Let's see if we can actually manage to pull out a win in this weird situation. Oh, this is perfect. I mean, I can win. I actually won. That is great. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that result. Yeah, I took myself for granted as well. But I won. I actually won, and I'm really happy about that. You know, Brock, you do not need a Pokemon technique in order to flash yourself to people. You can do that anytime. You shouldn't. It's awful, but you can. And that's the important bit. For some reason, this fucking move isn't even a rock type attack, so I'm not sure what is up with him. Ah, whatever. I won, so I'm just gonna heal Pikachu, and I am going to save the game. And I'll see you all some other time. I am Elon Smollers, that doesn't really feel natural to say. But I hope everyone is safe, and I hope everyone will have a good time on the interwebs. I'll see you some other time. Beep, beep, beep. And let's save and actually say goodbye for real. Bye bye.